Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Mornings with Mindful Minute. So, today we're going to speak about things that you can do if you're feeling slightly burnt out. Okay, so are you feeling burnt out? Now, it's perfectly acceptable with everything that's going on right now across the world for many of us to feel burnt out. You have this situation, you put on top of it all the normal ebbs and flows of life, and it's quite possible you're feeling stressed, burnt out, you have a lack of motivation. Now, last night I only had 1 hour's sleep. So the why is not important. What am I going to do today? How am I going to deal with sleep deprivation, shall we say? So obviously some people would like to just sleep all day and they can go ahead and do that. I don't have that option. I have my wonderful clients, I have my daughter, my home, a million other commitments that I need to obviously focus on. So what can you do if you're feeling a little burnt out? Perhaps you haven't been sleeping, you have high anxiety levels, high levels of stress. So these are really basic tips, and they're things that I'm sure everybody knows. But sometimes when we're in this situation, in the doldrums, shall we say, it's really helpful if we are reminded of the simple things, because we know that once we do these very simple tasks, or we change our mindset in this way, we're able to get through them. Okay, so we're just going to remind you about a few things today. So obviously I haven't slept. The first thing that I did when I woke up, obviously after my coffee, was to go for a run. Okay, did I feel like going for a run? No, not particularly. Did I think I would have the energy to do it? No. However, once you get out there and you give yourself that little push, even though you don't feel like doing it, once you give yourself that little push, it really does make a big difference. Because obviously you're out in nature, you're going early, obviously before it's too hot, but you're out in nature, you get to hear the birds, see all the beauty that, is bestowed upon us. And from fitness, if you're running, it's going to release endorphins. So obviously this is a really positive burst, and it will give you that little extra bit of energy that you will probably need if you're feeling burnt out. You don't have to run, you can walk, whatever you're comfortable with doing. Or even at home, do 10 jumping jacks or 10 sit-ups. But do something to get your body moving. Okay, so this is the first thing. This is going to have a positive effect. And also another thing, when you're feeling burnt out and stressed, by exercising, you are getting rid of some of that frustration. Perhaps you have pent up anger, whatever it is. So exercise, that is really going to help you if you're feeling burnt out. Point 2, when I come back, I will have a really healthy smoothie. So I use a powdered smoothie that has got spirulina and wheatgrass and collagen as well. I don't know if anyone else who's wearing masks is having mask knee. I definitely am. So that is going to help me with these things. Yes, they're not important, but they help. And obviously the spirulina is really detoxifying. So in this powdered mix, I will add bananas that I freeze. When I buy them fresh, I cut them up and I freeze them. They last longer and they give a really good texture to the smoothie. And on top of that, I will add some berries, blueberries, raspberries, something like that. Again, antioxidants. So you've done your run, you have your smoothie, have your healthy breakfast, whatever. But the fact is, obviously, the way you eat does affect your mind. It affects your brain, your energy levels. It is a chain reaction: fitness, healthy eating, mind, positivity. Okay? So once I've had my smoothie, if I'm feeling anything that I would like to just release, I will journal and I will write down thoughts that I wish to think about or get rid of or clarify. So write down however you're feeling and get them out on paper. Okay? Now, after that, I will meditate. So of course, no one has that much time. However, 10 minutes of meditation, or even 5 minutes, is going to be beneficial. It's going to help you to feel more mindful, more positive, more uplifted. if you're feeling burnt out, you've got to choose to do something to help. And meditation is really a very great experience. And if you do it daily, start off in small increments. You can do 1 minute, 2 minutes. Just practice being mindful and it will really help you. Okay, so we've got go for a run, have something really healthy, journal, write down your feelings, your thoughts, meditate, of course. And if you're really struggling and having a terrible time and feeling very burnt out, obviously sleep is very important. So if you can, you could have a power nap. That's really revitalizing. But make sure you're getting to sleep at night early at a normal time, because obviously your mind needs to feel more revitalized. And by sleeping early, you can do this. Now, if you have any ideas about Reiki, you can also try Reiki on yourself, because if I'm feeling tired, when I practice Reiki, I instantly feel revitalized as well. We offer online distance Reiki, and it has exactly the same benefits. So it can be really revitalizing, really positive. That's another tip. And then obviously it is about your mindset. So our PATS method is anything negative, we're turning it into a positive. You have to just push on through and you will get through it. Think of something that makes you really happy and keep that in your mind. Think of your goals. Do not allow the current situation to get you down, because it's possible to thrive even though things are not fabulous for everyone. It is possible to thrive. There are lots of silver linings. So please don't feel alone. You can contact us whenever you like. I have a pinned tweet that has got our phone number. You can call us, you can email us if you just want a general chat. And if you don't want to do that, make sure you speak to family members, a best friend, because speaking will obviously offload any of those feelings or negative thoughts that you're having. Okay? So remember, everything passes. You will get through this. Try and keep your positivity levels up, mindfulness up, be really healthy, and also vitamin D, go out and enjoy, a bit of sun. So just really simple tips to know that you're not alone. Many people are suffering from burnout, but you can get through it, okay? So be strong, know that you're loved and you're not alone. And I will speak to you soon. Okay, bye for now.